Building wealth is not putting or keeping your hopes into some days. Friends, we all want to become wealthy in our life, but unfortunately, we don't take any action on that because we don't know how to manage our current wealth itself. See, if we don't know how to manage our current wealth, how are we going to achieve more in our life? Today, I am going to share you 8 secrets which will help you to become wealthy in your life. See, first thing is that we should understand how to manage the current wealth. I'll explain you with a small story. A girl and her dad was sitting in a park. They saw an ice cream vendor. The girl asked Dad, I want an ice cream. So the dad took her to the ice cream vendor. The ice cream vendor was having 2 scoop ice creams and 3 scoop ice creams. So the dad bought 2 scoop ice cream and gave it to her. The girl ran away. While running, she fell down and the ice cream also got spoiled. She started crying. She told, I want an ice cream. Again, her dad took her to the ice cream vendor. There, the girl saw another girl. She was buying 3 scoop ice cream. So she asked her Dad, I want 3 scoop ice cream this time. So the dad told, if you're not able to manage even a 2 scoop ice cream, how are you going to manage a 3 scoop ice cream? So this is what happening in our life also. We don't know how to manage our current wealth, and we always dream or we always keep a hope of becoming wealthy in our life. Right? So today I am going to give you 8 secrets which will help you to become wealthy in your life. Number 1, save 10 to 20% of our income. You may be someone who may be earning through your salary, or you may be someone who is earning through business, whatever it may be. Create a habit of saving minimum 10 to 20% of your income. Right? Because we normally have a habit of what? We spend first, then we save it. See what happens, money comes and there are 2 parts for that. One is a saving, one is a spending. So normally most of the people, what they try to do, they try to spend first, then try to tend to save it. But what we need to do is first we need to save, then the balance amount we should be able to spend it. Right? So create a habit of saving minimum 10 to 20% of your income. Next secret is stop postponing. We have that habit commonly where whenever the time reaches, whenever the time comes to take an action, we try to postpone it. So we after listening to this video or after reading through some articles, we decided that okay, we will be start saving 10 to 20% of our income. But the moment that time comes to take an action, we tend to postpone it. We will think, okay, next month we will start doing it. This month, let me spend it for something else. Right? So never ever do this. Never ever try to postpone this action. So action should be when you decide something, make sure that you first execute it. Number 3, know that there is no magic. Very, very clear that there is no magic to become wealthy. There are clear action. If you follow those action, you can be wealthy in your life. So never ever think that okay, because of my family I'm not becoming wealthy, or because of my date of birth I'm not becoming wealthy, or because of my place of birth I'm not becoming wealthy, or because of the country I'm not becoming wealthy, or because of the economy I'm not becoming wealthy. No, it's all depends on you. It's not depends on anything else. Right? So always have that awareness that it's all depends on me. If it is not like that, see, you would have seen in one family, one person became wealthy and another one person became even billionaire and another person becoming a bankrupt. You have seen that, right? So it's not depends on anything. It's all depends on you. How you are taking that, right? 4th secret, what I want to say is invest on yourself. See, you need to invest on other asset classes, but before anything, first thing is that you should invest on yourself. The investment what you do on yourself is the best investment you can ever do in your life. So whatever you are investing on your self-development learning, that always give you compounded return. So never ever hesitate to invest on yourself. Keep on invest on yourself. And this is the one common habits you can see which is there with all successful people on the planet have. They keep on investing on themselves. They keep on trying to learn new things, right? So they keep on attend many programs. So have a clear idea, clear mindset that my life is for lifelong learning, triple L mentality, lifelong learning mentality, right? So always invest on yourself. That will give you the best return in the world, because you can invest on how to become wealthy. There are a lot of courses have available on that, how to create a proper mindset, how to purify yourself, your mindset, how you can utilize power of your mind. So a lot of courses are available, even including mind power mastery course you can attend. So all these kind of self-development training will help you to achieve your goal to become wealthy in your life. Then the next secret what I want to say is avoid short-term gratification. Our spending goes more on the things which we don't want normally. See, you may be having an X model of phone, and whenever you see new series of that phone, you tend to buy that, right? So avoid those kind of short-term gratification. But if it's not really necessary, you don't buy it. See, the best way to manage that, see, whatever you want to buy, at least postpone it for next 1 week. And after 1 week, still if you feel that I want to buy it, then you go and buy it. Right? Most of the nowadays, most of this young generation people, they tend to spend more on phones or parties. So these are all short-term gratification. And wealthy people, they never look for a short-term satisfaction. They normally look for a long-term satisfaction. Right? So always have that mentality that I am looking for my long-term wealth creation. So I don't want to spend my things for unnecessary things. Most of our sales happened due to the emotional imbalance. We tend to buy, we see something, we get attracted and we tend to buy it. But later we understand that this is not actually, it's not an urgent thing, or it's not a real useful things, right? So try to avoid all short-term gratification. Okay. And the next secret what I want to say is create a clear budget. So you should have a clear budget. Okay, this is what I am going to earn every month. Okay, if I am earning X amount of month, this 20% of the amount, first I am going to put in these instruments. These instruments I am going to actually put it. Then the balance 80%, this is what I am actually going to spend it properly. Some maybe for my self-development education, some maybe for some my kids education, some maybe for my home rent, whatever it may be. Right? So you should have a clear plan of budget. And then I want to say is, when you save the amount, make sure that you diversify your asset class. You should have an investment in all asset classes. Like you should have money in FD, even though FD won't give you any return, but some part of your money will be always safe, fixed deposit. Right? After your 6% interest and inflation, there is actually you're going to gain actually zero return on that. But still, the money should be protected. And some part you should invest in mutual funds. There are a lot of systematic investment plan which will help you to create long-term wealth. You should invest in good stocks, in shares. You should invest in real estate, and you should actually even if you can invest in some business. You see, it's not that you have to directly involve in that. You can actually invest on someone else's business. You may be having a good friend circle who is a very good businessman and they want capital. So you ask him to give some part of the equity and you invest on that business. Let him run the business and give you some part of the profit. Right? So like that. But only thing you should be looking at the quality of the business and the management, the person who is going to manage it, and all the structure of the business. And you should see what is the long-term vision of the business. Is it something just the product what he is going to sell is for a short-term thing? Then you don't invest. Look for some long-term wealth creating business. Right? So this kind of diversification you can do it. Then the last secret what I want to say is take risk. Take risk in your life. The biggest risk in our life is that we are not taking risk in our life. Right? So we should take a risk. Let us say if you are at some job and you are not getting any proper growth, and if you want to shift, you have to shift. If you have to get a growth, if you have to shift, you need to shift it. You must shift it. Or if you want to start an entrepreneurship and you have a very big vision in your life and you want to start it and you don't want to continue the job you need to take that risk, right? Or if you're in a small business where you wind up and want to start some new business, but you must do it. But before that, clearly study about the opportunity, the product, what kind of business you are doing, all the things you should clearly study and take that kind of risk, right? Similarly, when you shift a job, you should clearly study about the other company, what kind of company it is, how good it is, how the other employees feedback. Then you take an opportunity, right? So take a risk in your life. That will be a very good part in your wealth creating journey, right? So friends, these are the 8 secrets which I want to share with you to create a wealth. So once again, I'll remind you what are the secrets. 1, save 10 to 20% of your wealth. Number 2, stop postponing. Number 3, know that there is no magic. Number 4, invest in yourself. Number 5, avoid short-term gratification. Create a budget. Diversify your savings. Take risk in your life. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was useful for you. And if you like the content, please share to other people. And if you're not a subscribe the channel and click on the like button and comment in the comment box. So thank you very much. Wishing you all a happy and successful life.